things. Okay. Okay, students. So happy day. So the recording just started there. I wasn't aware, but we'll we've just read the email out before the recording started there. So I have Tina and Min today. Okay, Min, can I get you to read the email as well? So before Tina read the email, but I'd like to hear you read the email out nice and loud for me.
Um, the email?
Yeah, the email. Hopefully you can see the email now. The email from Violetta.
Oh, you mean the email that I do my homework?
Yeah, I've got it on the screen now. I'm screen sharing it now, Min.
No, but I do on the another device.
Okay, so let's just I'm just going to stop sharing my screen for a second. Right, Min. So I just want to check. Are you turning your camera on? The
Oh,
session's going to be recorded.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Lovely. Right, Min. No, it was just I want to hear you. I want to because I haven't heard your voice in quite a while actually. I haven't heard you reading. I just want to get you to read this for me. We've just done the first activity there. We've done the questions for the exercise one. But I'd like
Uh,
to get you to read the email.
can I tell you something?
Yes, of course.
I can't do the s- the two wait it's like I can't do it. Question two.
Okay. But okay, you can actually. Do you know what you could do? You could do it while you're. Okay. So for question two, we have to look at the email anyway. So it actually requires you to read the email from Violetta again. Okay. And there are 4 sentences
I'll read
missing.
it.
So choose. Yeah. So I want you to read it and then tell me what you think goes in each of those. Remember, Tina says what goes in the numbers there. Well, this is this activity now that we're doing. So if you read the email again from Violetta, we're going to put those A, B, C, D, and E into the. Now there's one that doesn't need to go in, but we're going to decide which one goes into the blank spaces. Okay, does that make sense, men?
Okay.
Mm.
Uh, I will read.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Lucia. Wait, your dad's phone. Okay, back to it. Hi, Lucia. Thanks for your email. It was good to hear how you are and what you're doing. I love reading too, but I don't know your favorite writer's books. At the moment, I'm reading a book called Fast Changing World. It's not mine. It belongs to my brother. I don't understand everything in the book. It's for older students, but it's very interesting. It's about what's happening to our planet and how we're losing lots of wild animals and plants because we don't look after our forests, lakes, rivers, and seas. I'm learning so much. The book giving me some ideas about how I can help stop some of the bad changes happening. When these things get into the sea, they are a big problem for fish and sea animals. I talked to my school friends about this, and they want to help me too. So one afternoon next week, we're going to spend an afternoon cleaning the beach near my house. I like to study the same subject as my brother, animal sciences. When I go to university, what do you think, Lucia? I know you're interested in them, but would you like to study animal sciences at university? Right soon, love, Violet.
Okay, so that was great reading. Now see the first blank space number one. Can I ask you what you think goes in there? So from so it's about love. I love reading, but I don't know what your favorite
Trời ơi, see you
your
a
favorite
little bit
reading.
lag.
Is it A? So Tina, I didn't. What did you say?
You're a little bit lagging.
Okay, but you can still hear me, Tina.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I ask what you think goes into the first blank space? Number 1.
What's your favorite writer book? But can you scroll up again? What your favorite book, Lucia?
Yeah. So what we need to do here, so there are 4 sentences missing. We need to pick the sentence that we think was in there. So if it's to do with reading, that's the clue, reading. Would it be B?
Yeah, I like to read one of
Okay,
Tolstoy.
I'd like
to read one of Tolstoy.
Yes, I'd like to read. Exactly. Well done, Tina. Okay, number 2, men. Okay, men.
Okay, number 3.
No, 2. Number 2.
2. I'm reading a book called Fast Changing World. It's not mine. It belongs to a brother. He's at university studying animal sciences, I guess.
Yes, yes. So he's at university studying animal sciences. Okay, Tina, number 3.
Number 3. I'm learning so much. The book's giving me some ideas about how I can help stop some of the bad changes happening. For example, I can stop buying plastic bottles of water, and I can stop using plastic shopping bags.
Okay, well done. So nowadays, you have to actually, over in Northern Ireland now, they're making people pay for the bags in the shops. So what people have started to do is reuse the bags. Yeah, to save money.
Yeah.
That's one way to, that's just something that they've started to do. Okay, 4 men. Number 4.
Okay, number 4 is I like to study the same per subject as my brother, and science. When I go to university, I love animals and I want to know more about how I can help them.
Well done, students. You did that. You did well in that activity. So we'll move on then. Okay. So, here's something about black bears. Okay. So this time, so in the last lesson, we had this is a real bear this time. Okay. So it's not Mr. Brown Bear, Tina, as we called that bear last time. This is a real bear. This is a black bear. Tina, can you read the text and answer the questions?
The forest and mountain of Canada, the USA, and Mexico. They usually eat grass and insects, but they eat other things too, including fish, small animals, and the food people live at campsites. Adults are very big and they weigh between 10 kilograms and 270 kilograms. They are tall too. When males stand up on 2 legs, they are about 180 centimeters tall. In winter, females have 2 or 3 babies called cubs. They stay with their mother for about 2 years. Scientists think there are around 600,000 of this animal in the world. In North America, but there may be many more.
Okay, so that's the in that paragraph there. So the scientists think there are around 600,000 of these animals in the wild in North America. So you're not going to find a black bear wandering around the streets of New York City. You might find them in the zoo, but mostly in the wild. So 600,000 of these black bears in the wild in North America. Okay, Tina. Right. So which countries do they live in? Well, we know Canada, the USA, and Mexico. So Tina, what do they eat most of the time?
They eat grass and insects, but they eat other things too, including fish, small animals, and the food that people live at the campsite.
Okay. Yep. And men, how heavy are they?
It's about 90 to 270 kilograms.
So that would be the adults, wouldn't it? The adult black bears. That's how much, so the adult black bears are very big. And that's how much, you know, they would weigh that, yes, between 90 and 270 kilograms. Okay, 3, Tina, how many babies do females have?
What? Can you say again?
Question 3.
Question 3. How many? 3. Right.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
So in winter, female black bears have 2 or 3 babies, and they're called cubs. Okay, men, question 4. Oh, we've just answered question 4. What are the babies called? Well, they're called cubs. Tina, or no, sorry, men, we'll give you question 5. Men?
Question 5.
Okay.
There are around 600,000 black bears in North America.
Well, actually, that was for question 6.
Oh,
So if you just answered that one, around 600,000. But question 5 is, how long do the babies stay with their mother?
about 2 years.
Yeah, they stay with their mother for about 2 years. Okay, men, thank you. Men, could you read the note? So we're going to move on now to the African elephants, okay? So you might have, who here has seen an elephant in the zoo?
Not me.
Who
Wait.
is there not a zoo in is there no is there a zoo in Ho Chi Minh City?
Yeah.
If there is, but you've just said that you haven't been to the zoo, or you haven't seen an elephant in the zoo. Min, is there a zoo in Ho Chi Minh City?
Yes.
It definitely has.
Have you been to it?
I've been across Ho Chi Minh City, but I've never living there. I've just crossed it.
Okay, but you've never been to the zoo there, no?
I think there is a zoo there. It's a Ho Chi Minh City is a big city with a high population. It's a province with high population in Vietnam.
Okay. Yes, but okay, so that's all great. but you've never been to the zoo in Ho Chi Minh City yet, have you?
No.
That's what I'm asking you. You've never, no, not yet. Okay, well, could you read this text about the African elephants? Now, these are notes, so it's all fragmented as such. So read this text, and then I'm going to get you to put them into the right paragraphs. Okay, so
Okay.
read the text.
Leaves, grass, roots, now 4,000,
470.
470,000 690 thousand wild elephants, forests, and grasslands in 37 countries in Africa, Tunisia, Kenya, South Africa, etc. Live in wild until around 70 females have one baby or its calf every 2 or 4 years. It's heavy, about 91 kilograms when they are born. Adults very big, 2,268 kilograms to 6,350 kilograms.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yes, now these are African elephants. Okay, there's in the Belfast Zoo. There's a zoo along the Antrim Road in Northern Ireland. It's as you're heading into Belfast. It's called the Belfast Zoo, and yes, they have elephants, and they have other animals as well. The elephants, I enjoy going to see the elephants and the giraffes and the kangaroos especially. But yes, I have seen the elephants up front with their tusks, their trunks and their tusks and whatnot. I would say they're gentle, but I would say that they don't know their own strength sometimes. Look at the size of their feet. I would say that they yes, and we do know they weigh. They are very big. So imagine one of them stepping on you. Oh, indeed. Right, paragraph 1, where they live, /food, so forests and grasslands in 37 countries in Africa. Okay, so paragraph 2, so size, what they weigh, and the age they live until. So pick the notes to go, that goes in the second paragraph. Okay, Tina.
Yes.
So where do we find out about the size, what they weigh, and the age they live until? So size, where does it say about size?
Size, they are 90 kilogram and 270 kilogram. They are 180 centimeters tall.
Where are you getting this information?
Can you say again?
So no, I don't know where you got that. I'm trying to follow where did you get that information? So the first one is about size. Size, where does it say about size and weight?
Wait.
In the text that we looked at.
The calf is about 91 kilograms.
Yes, exactly. So that's when they're born, and then the adults. Well, the adult African elephants, they're very big.
2,268 kilograms to 6,350.
Yeah, exactly. And what age they live around? Min, what does it say about the age?
Yes.
The age, where can we find out about the age of the African elephant? Or the age they live until?
Um, 400
No, that's not the age.
each. What's each?
That's what I meant. Yeah, the age, AGE.
Age.
So live.
It's age. Age. It's about live until 70.
Okay, yep. And then next with the paragraph, the third paragraph, babies. Well, we know the babies are the calves. And
Yes.
we know how much they weigh, and they have. Well, how many babies do they have? So where can we find the information about the babies, the calves?
It's females have one baby or calf every for 2 or 4 years.
And how many wild African elephants are there today?
About 470,000 to 690,000 wild elephants.
Yeah, well done. Well done, students. Okay, again, you did well. Okay, this last activity now. Now it says here, use the paragraph plan to write a text about African elephants. When you write about numbers, don't forget to use between, about, around, and including. So do you know what I'm going to get you to do? I'm just going to get you, so as if you were writing a paragraph about the African elephants, use this text here to make up a paragraph, okay? Do you understand what you have to do? But rather than write it, I'm just going to get you, are you okay to tell me?
Yeah.
Okay, Tina. Now, hopefully you understand the task here. So you're using the notes to make your own paragraph. So you've sort of got, you've got an idea here. So in paragraph 1, you could talk about where they, you could talk about where they live in the food if you want to start the paragraph off, Tina. So do you want to have a go at it?
Yes. Which? Can you say again?
Tina, this task is about getting you to use the paragraph plan to write a text about African elephants. Right, I'm not going to get you to write a text. I'm just going to get you to tell me what you think, how you think it should go. Okay, so if you could just think sort of think out loud how you think the text should be, or how if you were to write the text as if you were reading the text out to me. So you're using the paragraph plan. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So are you going to tell me what you think the first paragraph would sound like if you were to read it out to me? Min, do you want to help Tina? Okay, so you could just interject, African elephants are native to the first grasslands in 37 countries in Africa, and including Tanzania, Kenya, South Africa, etc. Okay.
Okay.
Then you could go on to talk about then you could go, so what do you think they eat? So we know what they eat. So we know now about where they live. Tell me now about what they eat in your own words. In your own words, using the notes.
They eat leaf scratch fruits.
Mhm. Their diet includes, yep, that's their diet. It's a healthy diet. Lovely eating grass. Okay, so that's what elephants would eat. The African elephants. Okay, second paragraph. Okay, so we were getting somewhere now. So Min, second paragraph. So we answered this one earlier. So put it in, but put it into a coherent into coherent sentences. So size, what they weigh, and the age they live until. So put it into your own words.
Then the calf weighs about 91 kilograms when they're born, and the adults is 2,268 kilogram to 6,350 kilogram.
Yep. That's when they're fully grown adults. Okay, so and yes, we know the fully grown adults are very big compared to the calves when they're born. Now we also need to include in here that the average the average age or the average lifespan of an African elephant is around 70. Okay, so that of the and when they're living in the wild. Okay, so we can now wrap it up. So with the last paragraph, so babies, how many wild African elephants today? So we actually already covered about the baby. Okay, so Men, could you do the last part?
Okay. Is wait. About no.
You could say female. You could say female African elephants usually
Oh, okay.
have
Female
one
African
baby.
elephants usually have one baby every 4 years, and it's heavy up, and it's about 91 kilograms when they are born.
Okay. And what about how many wild African elephants there are today? So this coming up with. So the last sentence is that today. So you could say today. So this is how many live today. Yes. How many wild African elephants there are today? Today there are not around. Well, there are between 470,000 to 690,000 wild elephants living in Africa. Yeah. Okay, students. So yes, we did that activity rather than writing. We actually just spoke out loud. Okay, so I'm just gonna stop sharing my screen. So, oh, okay, Tina, you're still on your camera. Min's not on camera. Min, you're not
Yes.
coming on. Are you not turning your camera on? Just while we're okay. So well done with that.
Oh. Continue.
Oh, let me just. Okay, we are continuing, but I thought your camera's off. But anyway, that's fine. I have an activity that I'd like to. Oh, students! So today, Thanksgiving. I don't know if you've ever heard of this, and then I've got other things that I'd like to do. So Tina, let's learn a fun fact about North American culture. Okay, so read the text out to me.
Thanksgiving is a holiday celebrated on the fourth Thursday of November in the United States. Other countries celebrate this holiday at different times People give thanks for each other and for good harvest. A harvest is the plants and crops collected in the growing season. The United States Thanksgiving tradition originated from a harvest shared by Native Americans and English colonists in the 1060 1600s.
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 Okay, thank you, Tina. Okay, students, do you celebrate Thanksgiving?
No,
What, Tina?
no, we're not celebrating that.
Okay. So you don't celebrate Thanksgiving in Vietnam? Okay, so when do you share? In one of the previous lessons, Chris, do you have any time that you would share special foods with your family? Do you have any other festivals?
Oh yes, we have in this April month we will have a 2 days vacation. It's like we are like praying.
And what? Sorry, say that out nice and loud for those who don't know what the vacation. What? Tell us more about what this is about. This prayer.
We this month we will get like rest for 2 days, and because it's like a festival, like we are praying for a god.
What is the name of this festival?
Uh,
So we've got
it's
Tet. What
I
is
can
the
type in
name
the
of the
chat.
festival? Men, huh? Men, what?
I can type it in chat.
Okay, men, I didn't get the name. Tina, can you help men out? What's the festival called?
Festival called Thanksgiving.
No, not this one. The one that men was talking about, the prayer.
The what?
The vacation, the 2 day vacation that men was talking about. I don't know what it is called.
You say
Is there a
again.
name for it? Is
Can you say it?
there a name for the 2 day yeah. Men, what is the name of the festival that you talked about there? The 2 day vacation is, it's not called Tet. What else is it? What's it called? Is there a name for it? No? I don't know. That's something I'll have to investigate. I don't know. Okay, but what we can do, we'll just move on then. Students, could you match up the word or phrase to the correct pictures? So have a go. So where would turkey go? Which one's turkey? Okay, Tina, turkey.
Turkey. Turkey. Wait. The turkey is the 6th.
Yeah.
Number 9.
Yes, number 6. Men dressing or stuffing, where would that go? Which one is that?
Hello?
Yeah, men dressing or stuffing, where would that go? Which picture is that?
Uh, it's it's um it's like it's look like mashed potatoes.
No. Well, the no, it's not the mashed potatoes we're looking at. It's the stuffing, the dressing, the stuffing. You could have that with your turkey. It would actually be number one. Okay. I call it stuffing. Yeah. And I would usually eat it with turkey because I find turkey on its own dry without gravy and not very nice without stuffing. So I have to have the gravy and the stuffing with the turkey to make it nice, to enhance the taste of it. Right, mashed potatoes, Tina.
What is number 5?
Yeah, number 5. Okay. Cranberry sauce, Min.
Okay. Number 4.
Looks like it's number 3 actually. That's
Number
cranberry
3.
sauce. Yeah. Okay, Tina, pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie, the second one.
Yep, and then picture 4 is sweet potato casserole. Okay. Right. So, okay, so what do you see at the Thanksgiving celebration? So I want you both to, Tina and Min, I want you to create sentences to describe what you can see. Okay, so I see da 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 da. So I want you to finish off the sentence with your, create your own sentences, okay? So I see da 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 da. So Tina, I'd like you to do the first one for me.
Turkey.
Yes, but there's a family as well. So make a sentence. Create a sentence. So I want you to create a sentence about the first picture. So I see, you said turkey, but what else do you see? So I see. Tina,
Yes. I see
do you see a
I see
family?
turkey. I see turkey. I see
Yep. So you see
turkey.
a family celebrate. Yep. So this is a Thanksgiving celebration. I see a family celebrating Thanksgiving together with turkey and other you can see some, I can see cranberry sauce and Brussels sprouts and okay. Right, so next one, Min. I see, what do you see? I see.
It's a family turkey. It's a family that eating a turkey, and the second, it's like a it's like I don't know what to call it. It's
Do
like
you want to call it a buffet? Like a buffet? I don't
a
know, or
feast.
oh, that's a brilliant. Well done, you.
A feast.
Yes, it's a feast of bread and turkey. Okay, and other things and carrots and whatnot. Okay, moving on then. Right, students, you've done very well. Okay, so this next activity, let me zoom in a little bit. So, full speed ahead. So, shall we drive? Shall we fly? Shall we float in a boat? Choose a vehicle you would like to travel in. So, I'll call out some of the vehicles I can see here. So, there's a car, ice cream van. We've got a rubbish truck, concrete mixer, a digger, a racing car, motorbike, ferry, ambulance, camper van, police car, dump truck, fire engine, tractor, Okay, so tell me choose a vehicle you would like to travel in. Okay. Do you want to choose one for me? So men, choose a vehicle you would like to travel in.
I like to travel with is the car.
What, the racing car or just the car this one? The blue car? Men, the blue car.
Yes.
Okay. And what about you, Tina? Choose a vehicle you would like to travel in. I don't think we'll get a very far.
Car.
The car?
Maybe
What, Tina?
a car.
A car? Yeah, because I don't think we'll get very far in the digger. Or yeah, well, car. Okay, fair enough. Right. So tell me, what's the weather like today in Ho Chi Minh City? So is it hot? Is it rainy? I'll just call some of these out. Is it wet? Is it cloudy? Is it windy? Is there thunder and lightning? Or is it stormy? So what's the weather like in Ho Chi Minh City today?
It's sunny.
Okay, it's sunny. Okay, brilliant. Thank you. I think it's sunny over here in Ballyclare as well. Okay. This next activity, so I want you to call out 5 things you see in the garden. Okay, so try to think of 5 things you would see in the garden. So, Tina, do you want to have a go at this?
Yes.
5 things you would see in the garden.
Grass. Tree. Grass.
What? Grass,
Tree.
tree,
Animals.
insects. Yeah, maybe. Yep. If you have a pet dog.
Flower.
So grass, tree, animals. What about flowers?
Said flower.
Hmm?
I already said flower.
Okay, flowers. And one more.
Fly.
Did you say insects? A fly, yep.
Fly.
Okay, or it could be a spider.
Oh my god. No spider. No spider.
Okay. Okay. All right. So this next activity, students, we're going to look at what people do. So let me zoom in. Now I'm going to get, hopefully, actually, do you know what? I'll call them out. Okay, these are different job roles. So we've got a doctor, a nurse, fashion designer, singer, scientist, musician, dentist, a DJ, which is a disc jockey, an artist, a hairdresser. We've got an actor, an astronaut, builder, teacher, or
I'd
librarian.
like it to be
Okay.
an artist.
Oh, okay. So I just want, okay, you've answered your side. You want to be an artist. Just hang on to that one because I'm going to just continue on because Tina needs to give me her job that she'd like to do. So pilot, vet, film director, footballer, chef, soldier, lawyer, athlete, dancer, police officer, childminder, tennis player, engineer, prime minister, and writer. So obviously these are not all the jobs because you could be a lumberjack or you could cut down trees. And there's other, there's obviously other job roles out there. So Tina, what job would you like to do?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I like to be a doctor.
Okay, so Tina would like to be a doctor and men would like to be an artist. Okay, very interesting. Okay, very interesting. Thank you very much, students. Okay. Okay, we'll move on then. Okay, I wanted to hone in a little bit on the scientist. Okay, so look, I'm a scientist. Okay, So, Min, could you read this text out to me? Curious questions. Min?
Okay, curious question. Science is about asking questions as much as answering them. Here are some questions to ask yourself as you play. What would happen if I do this? What can I hear, smell, see, taste, and feel? What did that happen? Does the same thing always happen? How can I find out more?
Oh.
Uh,
Okay.
let's see what we can do. Your brain
Right.
is
So
not
let's
one
see what we
senses,
can
but it gathers
actually do
information
here.
from them all
So you
and
know
tries
your
to
brain is not one of your senses, but it actually gathers all of the information from your senses. Yep. But you know your brain is one of your senses. So yes, your brain is not one of your senses. Hey, Men, sorry, I heard your voice there. Tell me, important. Men, why do we have eyes? Why are they important? Okay, so scientists. Okay, are you still there, Min?
Yes, I'm still there.
Okay, so why do we have it? Why is our sight so important?
Uh,
So I'll help you out here. So for science, science is about fact finding, isn't it? It's
oh,
about
it's the
experimenting.
eyes. It's like you're
Yes,
seeing something.
Obser observational studies. It's empirical research. You have to see. It's factual. Okay. What about taste, Tina? Taste. Why is taste important?
Because you have to taste so you can know it is yummy or not yummy.
Yeah, it's all about flavors, tasting flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Men, what about smell? So think about science here. Bunsen burners, gas, uh, toxic fumes. You need to. Why is it so important to be able to smell? Think experiments, Bunsen burners, smell. Why is smell important for a scientist? Okay, so if you're, so you know something's sometimes you can smell if something's burning. Yeah, Men, do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so you can smell if something is burning. That's always
Yes, I
important.
smell it.
Okay, right. And touch. What about touch, Tina? Touch. Why is touch important?
Because
Your
if you
hands.
cannot touch, like you cannot feel any. You
You
cannot feel
cannot
it.
feel anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need that sensation. Why? Why do you need to be able to touch and feel things? Why is that important?
Because you can know it. It's like it's cold or it's hot.
Okay, so you can tell if it's
So you can
cold or hot.
answer your teacher questions.
Or wet, Tina. If something is wet, slimy, dry. The texture. Yep, all that is Useful. Okay, what about hearing men? So hearing, why is hearing important? Hearing. Okay, men, hearing.
Okay, hearing is about
Okay, so hearing. Why is that important? Well, you can hear if things are burning. You can hear the bubbling of the water when it's boiling, yeah? Men. Did you hear me? You can hear the bubbling of the water when it's boiling. Yeah? Things like that. Okay, so so we've got a few more minutes, students. I'll not keep you too long. Let's see. Here's, this won't take very long. So we've got maybe a few more minutes here. Okay, so these I found this activity here. So rogue words with the ending g, so are tricky to spell. The clues and pictures will help you find words that end with these letters. So you can use a dictionary to help you, but I don't think we'll need a dictionary. So Tina, see the first one. What is that? You use this to taste your food. Tina, you use this to taste your food.
You use this to take the food. Wait. Tongue.
Yep. So spell it out for me.
Tounge.
Tongue. T-O.
Unge.
Okay. So hold on a minute. So G-U-E. So if it ends in G-U-E,
So
T-O-N-G-U. Yeah, tongue. T-O-N-G-U-E. Okay.
but it's
Tongue.
out of time.
Okay. We'll do what we'll do two. Okay, we'll do one. We'll finish off with this last one. Okay, a conversation between two or more people, men. What would that be? And then we'll wrap up the lesson. So a conversation between two or more people. You there, men?
yes, I'm there.
Okay, a conversation between two or more people is what? If it ends in G-U-E. What would that be? Do you know what that one might be?
T is for I don't T tongue.
The next
It's the
one.
tongue. Two or more people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
As the next one would be what? Okay, and the next one, men? It's actually L-O-G-U-E, for the reminder that we're run out of time. Men out there. Men, was that you?
What?
The hung, how do you say that? You were talking about it before, about the 2-day vacation.
Oh,
Well, how do you
vacation.
pronounce that in the chat? Hung, yeah, how do you pronounce that one in the chat?
I can't.
HUNGV.
Yes. Yes. It's like hung
How say it
hung bong
out loud?
bong.
Oh, Hong Festival.
What?
Okay. Right. Students, thank you. We're going to have to wrap up. It's that time again uh, to end the lesson because we did start a little bit later. Again, and you did well in activities, and we got to do some. Let you all go. Okay. So bye, another time. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
bye.
Goodbye, Tina. Bye, bye,
Bye,
Tina.
teacher.
Bye, man. Bye, man.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye, bye.